What is up, guys? On my way home from Best Buy, I just had to pick something up. Special treat for you guys. I will be unboxing it when I get home. No, I'm not vlogging and driving. I'm actually at a red light right now. I don't have too much footage for vlog 2 just because the weather has been extremely crappy the past 4 days, so I haven't really been able to get any footage because I've been stuck at home or I was at work. So I'm heading home now. Just picked up a surprise from Best Buy. This is an upgrade to what I just had, so I had just returned it and got the highest end model they had, but that will be reviewed once I get home. What is up, guys? Just got home. So this is what I got from Best Buy. I already had the new MacBook Pro, the 15-inch. When I went, they didn't have the higher end model. So I just settled with their base model, and then today I just said screw it and returned it. So I had the base model for about 2.5 months, and it was good. Don't get me wrong, it was a great computer. But it didn't fulfill what I needed it to. I needed that extra solid state space. That little bit of processing power boost is good, and it has a little more, little better graphics. So it'll definitely help out with editing. This is the 512 gig model. Comes with, it's the 15.4 inch. It's the 2.7 gigahertz quad-core i7 processor, and you can turbo boost it up to 3.6 gigahertz, which is pretty good. 512 gigabytes PCIe based solid state, so extremely fast drive, extremely reliable. Then we're gonna have Radeon Pro 455 with 2 gigs of GDDR5, and then 4 Thunderbolt 3 USB-C connector. All right, so let's go ahead and open this up. Sure, you guys have already seen this. This is the...
Did you just soil yourself? Maybe.
Newest MacBook that's out, but it's been out for a little bit. Alright, you're gonna have your USB-C to USB-C connector. You have your Apple stickers, user manual, anything else you'll need in here, and then your power adapter. Let's get to the main thing of this vlog, the MacBook. And I don't know about you guys, but this is the most satisfying thing about getting something new. Peeling off the wrapper. So I got the space gray model. It's so much nicer than the silver in my opinion, just because I like space gray. Now, if they had a jet black model, the same as my phone, that'd blow my mind, but probably won't happen. All nice, fresh, new, not a single fingerprint on it. That will change, though. It will. And let's talk about why I like Apple. Everything runs seamlessly, in my opinion. Everything runs seamlessly on an Apple device. For phones, Apple is probably one of my favorite, hands down. So I love using Apple. Mainly because Final Cut Pro is one of my favorite editing softwares. It's simple yet extremely effective. I'm using Final Cut Pro 10, and that's what I've been using since I pretty much started started video editing, period. So while I'm going over the equipment I use for editing, let's go over what I use for my video. Right now I'm using a Canon EOS 80D with the 18 to 135 millimeter lens on it. I have a Rode VideoMic Go. I was looking at the Pro. The only problem I have with that is just me personally, I'll either forget to turn it on or I'll forget to shut it off and the battery will die. So, and then I also have a GorillaPod that I use for daily, just going around with it. So let's go ahead and talk about my vlogs. Why did I start vlogging? The reason I started vlogging is it's really gonna help with my video production. It gives me things to edit, it gives me something to work with. And just creating that, it's just more practice and practice and practice. What got me into the idea of vlogging, I'm sure you guys know him, Casey Neistat. Casey Neistat is what made me start vlogging. Without him, I probably would have never even started vlogging. I wouldn't even have this camera set up because it was inspired by him. So if you don't know Casey Neistat, definitely go check him out, subscribe to him. He's an amazing YouTuber, he's an extreme inspiration with everything he does, completely. Alright guys, I'm back. iCloud took a little longer than I thought it would, but I ended up just setting up the rest of the computer, and then before I got back to you, just to save time, I did, while I was waiting for the iCloud to set up, I went and brought a special someone out for you guys to meet. This is my female ball python, her name's Shelby. She's coming just to hang out for the rest of the vlog. So let's talk about Casey Neistat, my inspiration with Casey Neistat. I was honestly just on YouTube, and I forgot which one. So I don't know which one of his videos I watched first. All I know it was kind of funny, and I kept watching. I thought it was just someone that was being a goofball. And then I really started watching his stuff, and he travels all the time, but he's a big family man. He loves what he does. He opened his own technology company called Beam. I don't know if you guys have heard of it. And then he sold that to CNN for $2.5 million. And this is a person who just went out and did what he wanted to do. So the video that Casey posted that really got me to say, you know what? I'm just gonna do it. I'm not gonna think of what bad can happen out of this. I'm just gonna go for it and see what happens. And the video is titled, Do What You Can't. Now, if you haven't seen that video, just go to Casey's page, and it's the first video that's on there. It's his homepage video. An amazingly inspirational video. What Casey explains is you don't need the money to do this. You don't need all the fancy equipment and exposure. You don't need the millions of followers on YouTube. He explains that, and not a lot of people realize that. And to be honest, I didn't at first either. But I got what I can afford. And that's gonna be good for me for a while. Alright, so that's gonna wrap up the vlog today. Don't have too much to say. I haven't been able to get too much footage just because the weather hasn't been very good. It's been raining a lot the last couple days. It's like I said, it's been flooded in places to the point where there are certain cars that are underwater. So we're gonna leave this vlog at this. This is just gonna give you an idea of my channel, what it's gonna be about, and what made me start doing this. So if you like what I got, just like and subscribe. Videos will be out, like I said, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. If you have any comments or suggestions, just leave them in the review box, or excuse me, the comment box below. I will be reading every single one of them. And that's it, guys. Have a great day.